Can one teach another how to be present, how to discover awareness, how to be conscious of what consciousness is? Can there be a teacher and a learner of that what is already here? What is it that the mind wants to know about very simple presence, awareness, consciousness? Because it thinks, simply because it thinks it doesn't know. Or is it that the mind wants to be, I want a better quality of presence, I want a better quality of awareness, I want to understand clearly about what consciousness is. So what can it describe, can presence describe itself as being a more present state? Can awareness describe itself as being a much more aware and sharpened state? Can consciousness be much more consciousness than what it is? So, see, that's really the question, is it? Do I need to discover presence? What is presence? I am present. The mind is present. Breath is present. Life is present. Existence is present within myself, out with myself. I don't need names and words to understand that whatever I perceive, whatever I feel, whatever I touch, whatever I sense within me and out with me is absolute here, absolute present. The mind says yes, but it's different qualities, You're much more present than the lamp. And then when the lamp is switched on at the mains, well, the lamp is a bit more present, Still not as present as me, but it's present. The television is not present, then it's switched on and people speak and you say, wow, they're present. They're now much more present. The TV is now alive. You see? So we have evaluation, sometimes a degradation of presence because, if the more alive you are, the much more present you are, you see. So what you're saying is the lizard that's across the ground is much more present than the snail, carrying its shell, slugging around, slithering. Much more present. No, of course it's not. You see, the trick of the teachers is they tell you the opposite of what it is they know. But it's not the opposite, it's just that they have no way of explaining and sharing what their experience of their own presence is. So they fumble around, you see, like I'm fumbling around now telling you. I'm not teaching you, I'm saying there's no way that anything that you need to be taught about being present, about presence, about awareness, about consciousness, about existence. The mind's not happy with that. The mind doesn't want pure presence, pure awareness, pure consciousness. It wants to go on vacations. It wants a journey. It wants to discover what it thinks is, I want a better quality of consciousness. In the Bhagavad Gita, it says there's so many qualities. And God has to be the highest. Who says? A name, an identity says that God consciousness is higher than Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness may be higher to cosmic consciousness to you. Cosmic consciousness may be higher to human consciousness to you. They are descriptions of the same thing. So when you go to the satsang hall and the teacher's subject is how to be present, what do you have to do to be present? Your mind will say, well, you have to sit like this, you have to do this, you have to... There is only presence. So rather than say, I have to find and discover something that I know or I think I know, or I've been told I know exists in me, but I have to make effort and look for it. I have to go somewhere, I have to listen, I have to repeat, I have to say mantras, I have to meditate to find that what I'm looking for when I'm already that. But let's not make fun of each other. You know your presence. You know your awareness. You know your consciousness. But you have an idea, and the mind has built up these ideas and loves these ideas, and every time you get to the top, it puts another layer on top. I want to find a great quality of consciousness. I want to be truly aware, totally aware. I want to be so present that I lose myself. But I want to come back, you see. So I have a fear of being in presence. And it's not a fear of being in presence. We are simply emptiness, presence. And we have developed a way of touching, smelling, perceiving, hearing, listening to, tasting, through a body of our presence, in our present state. You see, the present state of being form, we call it. But the present state of being form is looking for true presence. I'm seeking everywhere. I'm looking everywhere. You see, but this kind of talks are suggesting that we're fools. Our mind is stupid. It's looking for something that is already here. But it's not what we're looking for. It's the taste of what we discover. Whether it's a taste of being a human body or the taste of being out in the nature, or a taste of going back into yourself. We want not only to discover, the reason for discovering is to experience that what is available. So one thing I learned, that I never seeked for anything spiritual, religious, scientific. Yeah? I just did it seeking in a positive way, or seeking for, or looking for something different than what is here. I denied what was here. What's the point in seeking for a God, for consciousness, for presence, for awareness, for spiritual recognition, for fame, for fortune? What's the point when I don't even know what I am? What's the point? What's this world going to do? I'm going to find so much things in the world that benefits the world. But I'm not going to find anything that benefits me because it's secondary to what I am. So by dismissing and denying everything in a Ramana Maharshi way, or in a mental, depressive way, anxious way, I want to die. I want all of that to go. But I also want this to go. The veil, the masquerade, the charade, the stuff that stands in front of your pure self is no longer there. So what remains? Emptiness in its pure state. Emptiness in its pure state means everything is clear, everything is the same, everything is hollow, everything is limitless, boundless. Emptiness has no walls, boundaries. So I'm completely present. Your mind will say, yeah, but you're not present to yourself, you're not present to the TV set, you're not present to the planet, you're not present to the stars. But you exist. When you want to come out of presence, of emptiness, what do you have to do? Your truth, your genuine self, in a whole forest of trees disappears into the self, because the trees are a masquerade, a veil, and within the trees, still trees around you, within the space, within the mist, within the forest grounds, the mushrooms, the skies, misty, blue, green, whatever, hills, they're still there. But your mind is empty of them. So then you say, well, I must come out of presence. I must come out of this pure presence, this pure awareness, this pure emptiness, this pure consciousness, because this is not the purpose of why I'm here. And you come out of presence into the trees, and you say, look, the trees are back, the forest is back, everything is back. And then someone, something, some truly miraculous, what do you call it, spiritual, religious awakening happens, and says, look at you. Look at you in the forest of trees. Look at you in the blue sky and the mushrooms and that beautiful misty sense of pine. Look at you. God. And are you not still present? And you say, wow. Same presence. Whether empty or whether full, still present of emptiness and fullness. Are they different? Same. Same presence. The idea of empty and full, or little descriptions on the state or the quality of presence that you're in. But you cannot know this until you experience pure presence. Not your pure presence, pure presence, pure awareness, pure consciousness. And that's what the teachers are trying to teach you. But you're already that. You're already that, moved out into the world that wants to find different qualities of presence, the quality of the present of the TV, the quality and the presence of the chair that you're sitting on, the quality and the presence of the people around you. They all appear to be different qualities of presence, but they're still presence. You see, so life cheats you, like it cheated me and it cheats everyone, to say you need to be taught. But if you're putting yourself forward to be taught, you feel you're not being cheated. Why do you feel you're not being cheated? Because you always know that you're present. So you know you're playing the game of life, the game of the process of being a human being. I know I'm playing this game. I'm present with this game. I'm never out of presence. In deep sleep, you say, I'm not present. Mind seems to know it's present. If mind didn't know it was present, I'm pretty sure it would fight for survival. You know. Deep sleep. You know it. You're present. Your mind is a subtle quality of presence. Mind cannot be not presence. Everything that exists, imagination, fantasies, are born from the presence of yourself. But you want something else. You want to put flowers on it. You want to put a name like God on it. You want to put a name on like Buddhism. You want to put a name called self on it. But there's no names to describe presence. In fact, presence, awareness, and consciousness, all the same thing. No name can describe what you are. So when you go and look for a teaching about a word or a subject or something that you feel, this will benefit me, realize whatever you're looking for, you're already that. I hope this doesn't bankrupt the gurus and the and the well-being coaches and teachers who try and teach awareness, teach you how to be self-aware, teach you how to be conscious, a higher level of consciousness, teach you how to be, the here and now moment. That's all you know is here and now. Your mind, it's away. I know I'm here and now, but my mind is over there to the hairdresser tomorrow. My mind is over there to the satsang I'm going to go next week. My mind is over there on the kettle boiling. My mind is always over there, but I'm not ever over there. I'm always here, always present, always now, always aware, always conscious. I appear to have a mind that creates different levels of that. So therefore we have a different level of human hierarchy. And we fight against it because we want everyone to be equal. And then you say, well, how can we be equal? And then you realize that everyone dies. So who is not the one? Who is special that doesn't die? Therefore, if one does not die, the body, then there is no equality. But we all die. So therefore, we're all the same. So therefore, death itself is an aspect of presence. So, in the words of all the spiritual gurus, just to give them some more opportunities to teach, that what exists, that what always exists, that what is always present, infinitely present, boundlessly present, limitlessly present, aware and conscious, that is I.